Are here at Bathurst for a 1 hour race for the guys and girls from CAI, Community Automobilista Internacional, CAI.JustRace.net. Absolutely cracking racing that they do. This is multiclass GT3 and GT4. It should be pretty much a full server. The sign up list was completely full, so hopefully everybody shows up. 24 on the server at the moment, 32. Excuse me, 32. Oh my gosh. And relax. 32 signed up. Anyway, let's go to the full stream. And
only 5 minutes of quali, so you should have time to do
it's
2 flying laps, maybe.
And you'll be able to hear the Discord guys now as well. Let's go.
That's finish when you pass the line in time, right?
Sorry, say again, mate.
When you pass the start finish in time, you get to finish your lap, right?
Oh yes, for sure, yeah.
Oh, let's move that across a bit. Something blocking our view. There we go. They've not really done any practice than 1 lap on the practice server.
Is there a mandatory stop to change tires in this race?
No. Yeah. Yeah, you'll definitely run out of fuel. GT4s don't get free tyres, it costs you extra time, but GT3s can change tyres for free when refueling, annoyingly.
I think in the next update they're going to give you the option as a host of a server to have like free cash stuff.
That would be cool.
Thanks.
I think it's in GT4.
Taking a bit too much wing off, it's a little bit lively on the rear maybe. We'll investigate.
Why is there so much yellow?
It's a new feature.
We were asking for yellow flags and they fucking delivered.
Hey Jake.
Still in the Audi?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did see your message, I know. Just gives me something to moan about.
Could have been in the McLaren so we can do a repeat of last year.
Yeah, it was good that, wasn't it? What were you driving last year?
Same car. Mercedes. Sticking to what I know.
I'll foolishly admit the reason I picked Audi is because I drive an Audi in real life and thought that would be cool, wouldn't it? Fucking idiot.
Just buy a different car, right? Well,
No, they don't. I can't buy an Alpine around here, I don't think. Ooh, should get a Ginetta.
I'll get my car.
Could use Daddy's cash to get an Aston Martin.
I would love to drive something with a GR badge on it in this game, but alas, doesn't work.
Try to leave room there, Scotty.
You can get a Porsche Boxster in the UK for like £5 grand. But then it will be the most expensive cheap car
damn it.
in every game.
I really wanted to get a Porsche 944, like really badly, like it was super affordable, but everyone told me it was a stupid idea.
They break down a lot.
Yeah, it's the most expensive cheap car.
By the way, anybody here uses a muzzle wheel?
Yeah. Yep.
Has anybody experienced one of the pedals on the wheel for shifting sometimes just doesn't shift on the first click?
No?
No.
Is that the ES?
Which it is, Venus?
Is it the ES wheel?
It's the wheel that's like part of the R5 bundle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I've had that wheel for like 2.5 years. I've never had any issues with it. So
that's the wheel I'm using now, and I don't have that.
Does it happen to you a lot?
It happens, well, I'm testing if it still happens because I made a downgrade in the software and so far I've been lucky, but it used to happen like twice every hour.
I usually, when there's an update for Pit House, I usually leave it for a good few weeks before taking the upgrade. So hopefully your downgrade has helped.
Fingers crossed. I have it pretty new, so it's annoying as heck. So I have to go back to the T300.
That is one hell of a lap stack.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. That's some race for you.
With traffic as well.
Nah, that was actually traffic free. Luckily. I'm in a big old pocket of space in the truck.
What are you driving, JK?
Merc.
You might have a chance then. Me and blind.
Hello, by the way.
Evening.
I already felt like a godlike lap, this is bad.
Should GT3s be lifting through the like last of the 3 left hands? Or is less incentive?
I'm lifting slightly through those fast ones. Not much, but a little bit. Don't know how this feel from cars though.
I think it's impossible flat. Or bad setup.
I am running low on first though.
Yeah, I'm on 2-3.
Right, so we'll work out a pit strategy. 6.4 laps. a 60-minute race, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 60 minutes. And lap times. Just speedy, stature. What's he achieving? Excuse me. 201.2. Wow. So divided by 120, let's go for 121.5. That will put it at 30 laps. Plus a formation, so 30.5 times by 6.4. 200 litres. How much does our tank hold? Okay, 109. So our pit strategy.
Hey, Scotty.
Go up a new one. Okay, and we will do all repairs off. And if we do, it's 109, isn't it? So 109 divided by 6.4, 17 laps. We're going to get out of that. Need about 91 in the stop. There we go, and tyres will be free. So we'll have those as well. Save that up. How long does it say that stop will be? So that will do 36 seconds. Let's do another calc. So how we do the calc? We do 60, put the 60 minutes in the hour, and and there's also, that's along the races, and we are 60 seconds in a minute. So 60 times 60 is how many seconds we're running. A pit stop's going to lose us about 45 seconds. Let's take 45 seconds off that, and let's divide it by the quickest lap time, which is 2 minutes and 1.5 seconds, basically. Let's just double check that. Yeah, 201.2. So if we divide that by 121.5, still going to be 30 laps. We've got to allow for a formation, so 30.5 times by 6.4 litres a lap comes out 195. We're going to start off with 109, which means it says 86 in our stop. It is unlikely to push to an extra lap. So let's just tweak that stop a little bit more. We can save a bit of time. Let's take 80. Let's take 88. Not much of a difference, but a little bit. Right, let's go out with a full tank and see what the car's like with a full tank of fuel. And let's also tweak the tyre pressures a little bit. Set our tyres to slick, and then we are gonna.
Sorry, redacted.
Up the...
So good. I was trying to be predictable there.
No, just I cannot keep hold of this car.
Mm.
No, I'm having the same problems. I'm terrible at Bathurst.
Try that. And let's go for a spin and see what we can do. We can definitely go quicker. I'm not bothered about my lap time at the moment. But there's some speedy boys on the server as well.
The qualifying private?
Yes.
Private and short, I think 5 minutes you said, didn't you, Tinus?
Yes, mate.
Because on the UI it was saying no, so I got worried.
Oh, on the lobby?
Yeah, right here actually, when I'm in the pit.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's a bug or whatever, or a feature, whatever you want to call it. How many cars you got in GT3?
14, I think.
14.
Cool.
How many you got on GT4?
13, yeah.
Do say hello if you're watching in chat. It's always nice to know that you're there. Not that I expect many people are watching, but you never know. Could have a lurker.
Is the circuit quite high altitude, so from brakes not seem to be cooling very well?
I think so, but I don't know how high. From the view, I'd say very.
Okay, I just tried to overtake X. That doesn't happen on the mountain, it just doesn't happen.
You've got bumpers for a reason.
You seem to be braver.
Altitude 800 meters.
Oh, that's not that high.
To be fair, I did send it on him and he didn't lift.
Careful, careful, careful. Second corner at the bottom of the mountain. I am backwards. I'm trying to find my reset key. Guess I haven't got one bound.
Ah, you shouldn't need it.
Are they enabled?
I think so.
You would hope so for this track.
Well, after last year, I'd hope not for this track.
Well,
Is there a link between having foggy mirrors and ghosting through other cars?
There's no link. That foggy mirror bug, though, is quite rare, but I've only ever seen it like now at the start of a practice session. Pretty sure once the race starts, that'll go away. But no, I don't think it's linked to ghosted cars at all.
Okay, just like 3 GT3s have just driven through me.
Oh, right, yeah, so you probably joined the server after them, yeah.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Rush. Yeah, I've seen that foggy mirror bug probably like a dozen times now, but it's never carried over to the race for me, so you should be okay, I reckon.
Yeah, hopefully. I had it last week in practice, but it did go, so...
Nice.
Fingers crossed.
I had it in the race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and since I don't use radar, it's...
Right, got some heat in the tyre, see if we can improve.
Sorry, Jake.
Oh, I crashed in a not so good place.
Is it up to the GT3 to figure their way around the GT4, or
Yep.
how is that working?
100% you hold your line, and obviously if they go for the inside move, then you concede the inside, or they go for the outside, you give them space. But yeah, it's the GT3's job to get around the GT4 safely. Best thing to do is to be predictable. As soon as you're not predictable, it makes it hard for the GT3 to know where to go.
Yep.
What an absolutely stacked grid.
In terms of numbers or driving skill?
Well, both. Feels like a cup race.
All those German cars are too fast, man. I'll just blame that.
Can't help but notice the Audi missing from GT3. Wonder why that might be.
It's for a good reason.
It's also a bit pants.
Yep. It's just a thirsty fucker. It can be quick. I think Mooney proved it, that you can be quick in the Audi GT3, but it's very, very thirsty.
They are hopefully bringing some bop type features. I don't know if fuel adjustment is one of them, but power and ballast adjustments should be
power
possible.
and ballast. I saw ballast. Power definitely.
I believe so. I mean, I read the same thing as you did, and I thought it had power adjustments in there as well, and not just success ballast. So restrictor type things, you know.
Yeah, cool.
That is also open for modding existing cars, so you can completely edit them.
Yes, you can.
I'm looking.
You could release this.
You would have to make a modded class.
Yeah. Well, I think you could release like a skin pack. I'm hoping you could release maybe like a skin pack that also tweaked or gave a bop, as it were, to the in-game cars. I don't know if that is going to be possible, but that's a hope. Where you could have a skin pack that also contains, you know, settings that bops the cars to your liking for an event.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be a different class than Bathurst GT3, or it would be a bit weird.
I mean, Bob is coming in the next update as well. I think you can customize the POP in the championship.
And the new
Yeah,
hub as well.
the things with ballast, what's been said about ballast, I think that's more like Super GT. Like in the championship rules, the winner just takes ballast for the next race.
But
That wasn't that part of the update. That you have a rolling thing that you can make your own bomb, I guess.
I have run in AMS events with success ballast, and it is a really great way to bring the the aliens often drive off and have almost a battle with themselves because they're so quick, unless there happens to be another alien on the server. But I have had great events where the aliens, because they've picked up so much success ballast, are fighting for P3, P4, P5 and really enjoying it. It is part of that process, if you see what I mean. So yeah, hopefully we can do that.
Actual drivers rather than cars.
Yeah, drivers. So everybody started with 0 success ballast, and every time a win would give you plus 50 kilograms, second plus the 40, and so on and so on. And anything below 6 would get 0. But if you already had success ballast and you say got P8, it would mean that your success ballast would go down by 20 for the next race or something like that. So you pick a medium point where people above this gain ballast, people below this lose ballast if they've got it. I mean, if you get it right, it's all about an element of luck. You need somebody to go and test how much difference the ballast makes. But if you can find somebody like an alien to say, every 50 kilos adds a second, then you can come up with a strategy that should make that everybody competing for reasonable points in races 3, 4, 5, so on. Anyway, sorry for the waffle.
Okay. 5-minute quali. Let's do it.
Cheers, Dinez.
Good luck, boys.
Good luck. You're gonna need it when it's this short.
Everybody's scrambling out the pits so they can try and get 2 flyers.
Yeah, it's really on the nose for GT4s, to be honest.
The qualifying is go. We're trying to get some heat into the tyres. Starting to build up a bit of temperature. You need to have not a slow out lap. There's only about 15 seconds of leeway to get 2 flyers in. So we can't afford to bin it either. And the 2 flyers means that hopefully the tyres are pretty toasty by the time you start your second flyer. We come down the mountain. As long as we have about 2 minutes 5, 2 minutes 10 maybe on the clock. As we cross the line, 2 minutes 50 at the moment, we'll have time for 2 fly laps. It's 38 at the moment. Okay, over the line. 2 minutes 20, so we should be alright for 2 flyers as long as we don't bin it. On the limit there, not particularly quick though. so far. Clean lap. Not a bad lap. Beady Boy's 2 and a bit seconds, only 2.5 seconds ahead of me though. I don't think we're going to improve, but we're trying to show up our P6 out of 15 that we got at the moment. Right, on the limit of braking there, the rear wanted to kick out. Good lap so far. Still P6. Fast on the way in. Oh, close. Somebody's gone quicker, so it's pushed us down to 7. We nearly moved up a position ourselves, but somebody's gone quicker and pushed us further down. Let's do a quick recap of our fuel use. times 6.45, 193 miles, 109. 85 in the pits, that's what we think. Right, we're going to go for a quick toilet break.
Nice lap, JK.
Yeah, very good, guys. I'm off for a quick toilet break today, just so you know.
Alright, mate.
Yeah, I'll stop you right back.
Yeah, I'm going to go do the same. Be right back.
Nice lap, JK. And Harbour, nice.
Like starting from the back as always, it seems.
So it turns out on this track, underdriving is faster than trying to go quick.
I'd say it's just easy to overpush.
Yeah, I think that was my problem in practice. I was trying to get all the lap time out, and then in quali I just started lifting a bit here and there, and it just makes it so much easier.
I'm back.
Again, I forgot to factor in the formation lap, so it's 30.5 laps. 30.5 times 6.45 average.
Sorry guys, I think it's about survival right now.
109. 87, 88 in the pit stop, which is, I think, what I got set up.
Survival.
Oh, sorry, yes. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy to crash out basically. Like you can push, but just don't overdo it.
I'm back, Tides, just so you're aware, in case you're waiting.
Yo, there was a few that said they were going. I don't know how many because a lot of people said it, but we're going to wait another minute or so.
How did JK get Paul in a non-turbo car? Jesus.
Which ones are the turbo cars? Is the Aston a turbo?
We are also in the turbo car.
Damn it! Damn it! I was hoping for the reason why I didn't do very well. I can't complain about the lack of turbo boost. I take it the boost's not adjustable because I haven't even looked if it's an adjustable and if it doesn't default to max.
Nah, it's not.
Lovely, lovely.
J-Turn, I hear some noise from you, like Mike was doing something, like, or something.
Yeah, there's some static in the microphone.
Oh,
Like,
might be the might be
noise.
fan in the background. Is it still there now?
It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, sometimes the noise cancellation fails and it picks up the fan. So hopefully it's gone.
Okay,
now
it's
for you
been
guys.
about 3 minutes now. Like I said, I didn't get all the names or voices of people who said they were taking a break, so I think we're going to have to go now.
Okie dokie.
Good luck, everybody. Don't forget to stick some fuel in.
Don't forget your pit strat.
Hello, Tex.
Yeah.
Who's this Baba Booey fella that joined Discord then?
I think that's the Discord one I've got logged in on my browser, and I was trying to get fucking role to register, and it sent me into the Discord with the wrong account.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Oh wow, we got the 9 million viewers, guys. Say hello in chat. You got 9 million of you tuning in, which is really appreciated. Hopefully my mic is not giving you any background noise and stuff.
Two, because his only mutual friend was you.
Ah, he's got no friends.
You're his only friend.
Damn, that's sad.
I got a fan blowing on me. Keep me cool.
I was stressing because I was like, oh no, there goes my spot.
Is it so sad?
I don't know how to fucking get a roll.
I think somebody was referencing a song. So sad.
By the way, this will be a madness.
Sad situation.
Because, like,
I cannot sing. That was probably terrible.
The multi-class.
Oh no, my view count's going down.
What could possibly go wrong? It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Just don't be
Enough
silly.
of the singing.
JK's car just flew in the air from me.
Oh my god, why am I rear-ending the car in front of me? What is this?
Same S2. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was also inside London.
They're full formation.
Yep.
I will have single 5.
Oh god, I have yellow headlights.
I'm using a really old setup from patches and patches and patches ago. It's completely cooked on the straights for some reason.
Single or double files?
I was going to ask that, JK, which side are you taking? And yeah, good question. Is it single or double?
I mean, I'll go on the inside.
Inside on the final corner, so up against the pit wall. Is that what you're saying?
Your class position is odd, take the left-hand side.
Yeah, the start. It'll probably happen at the start very early because the start line is like right after the corner, so we might go into the left corner of the lap effectively, like it was last time.
Yeah, just watch the speed because one, we might get to the start line too early, and two, you're picking up penalties, JK. Not that will cause you any problem, I don't think. Yeah, so yeah, odds pit wall side, is that what we're saying? Odds pit wall if we do 2x2, and evens on the outside of the final corner and first corner.
We've done 2x2 every other race.
Yeah.
In real life, is it always leaders' free choice, or is it kind of specified by the race organisers which way round it is? You know, which side people go?
You have to drive through the gate boxes.
Oh, I get you. So whatever the grid boxes are is how you do a formation, flying, rolling start as well.
But usually it's just full on side by side, not staggered as much.
Look, everybody, let's see if we can get through that first lap.
Careful.
And I know Tinez is eager for a clean race. Let's make the Tinez happy. Then we'll be able to enjoy his beard cam. Good luck.
Good luck, boys. Good luck.
Good luck.
That was very early. Trying to get some heat in the tyres now. As the sun starts to rise, dawn approaches.
Picked the wrong car.
If you're in the channel, we'll have like 15 seconds in the pit, so it's not over.
The straight is unreal. We are so cooked on the straight. Are you running my setup up?
I think I am, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with it. It's really old.
Sorry, Dennis.
I might have broke early there.
Just a dive bomb, man. Alex Zephyrus, that was a massive dive bomb.
Crash to the top of the hill. Oh, fuck. Careful at Skyline.
I guess, Alex, you won't mind if I just dive bomb you then.
He's not in the cauldron.
Be careful, beam me up, Scotty and Alex and Jake. He just sent it from like 50 metres back and used me to stop. He might be running low fuel, he's very quick in the corners.
Another straight. Oh, he's hit me. I'm in the wall.
Of course he's not waiting.
Well, that's not very nice.
No. Hit a lot of walls. Oh, you're quick in a straight line. Yeah, the one you can see is all over the place.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out!
You know, the sun at the top of the hill is pretty blind.
Oh, I see what you mean there, Ian.
Should have brought my shades.
away, buddy.
Get your sunglasses
Freeze,
out.
freeze. Trying to stay on the right, I'm frozen.
Thanks for the warning. You have to retire? No, you're still there.
Just black screen. Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, unlucky, man.
Your bumper is hanging off, too.
Oh yeah, he did it again.
Go away, Tex. I worked really hard for P3.
Me too. I've overtaken lots of people for this.
Why?
Oh, how, fuck. Watch out after the dipper.
Yeah, really watch out.
going, guys. Yeah.
Are you out?
Yeah, I was basically stuck and through traffic. I couldn't get all of it. Basically, I was just obstacle on the track.
Unlucky. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, no problem.
Tom, what happened to you?
I think I spun out like in the middle of second row when it was downhill. Basically, I lost control there and yeah, got basically stuck in there like because of the traffic. I couldn't really get out of it because as soon as somebody else tried to, there was another one.
Rush, mate, please. Thank you, mate.
Yes, sorry. I'm going. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, Rush, cheers, man.
How much time penalty is 0 seconds?
Depends.
Is that a visual bug or what?
Yeah, so the visual bug, the first digit's cut off, that's all.
So there is a penalty, it's just of unknown quantity.
Nice.
Mysterious 0 seconds, so we'll actually take time off the race now.
Oh, Andy, if that was a bit pushy, thank you, man. I think you lifted, thank you. No problem.
We're gonna have a nice fight to watch on stream to us.
Long way to go, keep it up.
Thanks, Pablo.
Do we have mandatory tires or something? Or just
Nope.
fuel?
There's fuel to
Take
get to
me
the
for
end.
them.
Cheers, Pablo.
Face battling for the lead, watch out.
swear, so sorry, I wasn't sure where you were going there.
Oh, sorry, Harm. That's where I was going to go.
Sorry, became for the dive.
Oh, you didn't pick up damage, Harm.
No, I already got enough damage.
Sorry, man. I thought I'd lift off and go that side, but it's all good. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. No worries.
You owe me a pint for that one, Chris. That was just... They'd get so much time on me.
Bruh.
Sorry for that. I thought I will get side by side area.
It's okay. I've got lucky. Smashed the wall, but no damage.
Just did the same thing.
Good to hear.
Got lucky, nice.
I'm not taking away this one. I'm getting this one.
Very nicely done.
Do tires and fuel go together?
GT3, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, tyres not free, GT4.
Next year wiper is on.
Tinez, I am passing you.
Okay, I'll stay here.
Thank you so much.
I don't know why I'm sat on the right. Thanks for the heads up.
Hold him up a bit.
You held me up indefinitely last time.
You never let me forget that, will you? Careful at the chase.
Going inside Sinners. Sorry, I probably should have waited. I thought I was.
No, the grass. It's fine. It's fine.
I thought I was building up more speed than I was. Sorry, man.
All good.
Where is he going?
Take a streamer.
No. It's just the guy behind. It's just green car with an Sophia and seeds.
Yeah, I'm asking because I'd like to watch on stream afterwards.
Oh no. Send it back.
Yeah, just remind me later, mate.
He's actually got good pace, but he keeps driving into a wall.
Yeah, that's his way of being extra super quick and using it as a brake. If it's the same Alex from before, Jake, is it? Is it the same guy from before, Jake?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
That was the cleanest one yet.
Felt a bit pushy because it required you to back off a bit, I suspect.
Yeah, like a couple of tenths, that's not bad.
Sorry, Scotty.
Crash ahead. Careful, Tex. I think it's cleared up. Yeah, it's cleared up.
I was trying to not move so you could have won me, but I think I was just too far into the race now. Where am I going?
Hey Barry! We're about to do our pit stop. Let's hope it goes smooth. 90 litres, soft slicks. I was thinking maybe not taking tyres because I go on cold, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Flame rate is completely cooked. You know, it's expected at night.
Staying right, staying right.
The car is so messed up, man.
Thanks, mate. Love you too.
Down in the pit box. Where have I run it? Perfect. Got a little bit of extra fuel in it. I don't think I need it, but we put it in because I don't want to run out of fuel. Taking fuel. All taking fuel. Jake had a quicker stop, he's taking less fuel on. Unsafe release for Beam Me Up Scotty. Need to have a word with this pit crew.
Speak to Captain Sulu, I guess.
Yes.
So nice, am I not?
You've got the straight line over me.
I don't know what you're doing on the right hand side.
Yeah, massively straight line. Whoa, literally pushed me out of the way and dive bomb Beam Me Up Scotty.
Oh my god, you're joking.
Well, really deserved that.
Yeah. Thank god you didn't have to spin run. I might hit you.
You get through okay?
Yeah, just about. Almost rear-ended you.
a car spinned in the last corner of the hills.
Sorry, Chris, man, if that was a bit hard, a bit pressured for you, sir.
Mine was harder.
I can see you doing your best, man. I was trying not to push you too hard. Go on, Jake, I'll just sit here and you drive past me. You got some straight line speed. Beautiful. Well done, mate. Don't make it look so easy next time, it's embarrassing.
How long have I got to actually?
Sorry, man. You alright?
Yeah, my computer is completely cooked. I was playing a PowerPoint presentation the last 15 minutes. I'm gonna get a headache. Catch you in the chat.
Laters, dude. Peace.
I'm not trying to fight you, Jake, I just want your draft. We work together, sir.
Catch him slowly.
stuck here. Sorry, I'm stuck. Well done, JK.
Thank you, Motto.
Are you still stuck somewhere?
No, I just couldn't take my line. Sorry, JK.
That's all good, mate. There's nothing you can do there.
Well, that traffic was cooked us, Jake.
Yeah, it's right. You keep going. Obviously, don't be waiting for me. I was taking advantage of your draft whilst we were there. Go. See if you can catch.
Just doing like second class warm-up. It's all about that.
Thank you, Pavel.
We've caught the traffic badly there. But nice to get my P6 back, that's where I qualified. Yeah, Alex, the Fira guy, just... He didn't stuff my early race, but he did a massive lunge and caused me to lose a few places, and it literally was, get out of my way or I hit you. Which is... He's not really slow, but also he was certainly a proponent of using the walls to get a better lap time because the damage is low. As I just stood there, and Jake got some desperate overtakes. Anyway, he just did exactly the same again. So this time he came across my nose and he spun out, and I wasn't going to lift. You know, he didn't deserve any graces given his style of overtaking that he had demonstrated. He went deep in the corner. I was next to him. He tried to block me off and turned across my nose as far as I could tell. But we'll watch the review of it, the replay. But it's, you know, I would normally have probably backed out and just conceded and not risked it, but when you had a driver who just uses you to stop, just expects you to move out of the way because he's massively dive bombed you, then I'm not really that interested in giving that driver the respect that I would give every other driver, because he doesn't deserve it. Nice if we could catch it with Jake and get some more of that draft, but I think he's away from us now. He is quicker and he's got much less downforce on the straights. I am, I think, a little bit quicker in the twisty bits, but there's no way to overtake in the twisty bits, so without the straight line speed I am basically fed. Means I'm a sit and duck on the straights, pretty much require the car ahead to make a mistake to get an overtake done. Don't know if that Alex guy has quit, as I wouldn't want him to quit, but you reap what you sow a little bit there. If you've been dive bombing people all race and you make a mistake and you've got a car on the inside, you get what you get. Right, ice front, see if we can catch up, maybe beam me up Scotty. The only chance for Jake, I think, is if he makes a mistake. We were just about keeping tabs of him when we had his draft, but without his draft we really haven't got much of a chance. I was feeling good though, so let's keep going. Hopefully when we watch the replay it'll show just me side by side with Alex. If he's got enough space then he turns himself across my nose. It's not my job to make even more space as long as I didn't turn into him. I don't think I did, so we'll have to see. I've been recently racing with the guys from Team Baz, long-time racing buddy, back from AS1 days. That's been a lot of fun, but something I learned from RaceZilla, Gabriel Securo, who also is in Team Baz, was that engine braking, downshifting often is not the quickest way to slow down, and that doing lots of rapid changes at the end of the braking zone can be quicker, and it seems to work in LMU, and it seems to work in AMS2, at least in this GT3 car. I guess what you're basically doing is you are removing the jolts on the driveline until the speeds come down a little bit, and then doing them all at once, allowing the ABS to do more of your braking without having to handle those little jolts in the driveline as you downshift. Sound like I know what I'm talking about. That's only a supposition of mine.
Keeping right, Blanky.
Oh no, that was Jake. I heard him on the voice. Crashed out there. That's unfortunate. We gained the place, so it's real unfortunate for Jake. I don't want to gain it like that. I'd rather gain it through overtaking. Not that that was likely, because he was definitely quicker. He's 80 seconds back, so hopefully he can pull it back together. Keep hold of P7. He's got a bit of a window there if he hasn't picked up too much damage. Oh, gently closing in on me up, Scotty. There he is, look. Probably not got time to close in though. And up the gap is about 4 seconds as we cross the line. You see what it is as we go under the Fanatec. We've only got 6 minutes to improve. I don't think we're pulling back 5 seconds. 5.4 to go under the Fanatec sign. Going to be quiet. BB at Scotty to have a few slow laps, I think. Maybe we can pressure him by closing that gap quickly. My safety ratings probably suffered a bit in this race. Nice lap so far. Nice lap. I think we're going to get traffic on the mountain though. Well, I think Scotty's going to get through cleanly on this next straight, and we're not yet. That's going to probably get rid of any chances we have of closing that gap on Scotty. That was a no time lost overtake by Scotty. It's the luck of the draw where you catch the GT4s when you're wanting to lap them. But if you catch them in the wrong place, it can cost you quite a lot of time. Not that that's their fault at all, of course. Their job is to be predictable, stay on the racing line. Wasn't too bad, lost a bit of time, but not too much. Scotty maybe got a little bit of time lost with Tinez.
I wasn't expecting Jay to on the side.
Oh, sorry, man. Did I take you out? I thought it was okay.
No, I went off first.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Scotty just did a mega send on me.
Sorry, Chrissy, man.
No, that's sorry.
I'll buy your pint later, Jim. That might have helped me.
When you next off to the pub, Tinez.
You say the word, mate.
I'll wire you the cash so you can buy Chrissy a pint. I want a beard and beer can picture though.
Beer can?
Beard and beer.
Beer in your beard.
Daily struggles, mate.
Is that Andy?
One more lap, probably, maybe two. The last lap. Yeah, it is. Much too much fuel. Definitely closing on beaming up Scotty a little bit, but it's not to be. Even with another lap, I don't think we've got enough fuel for one more lap. There we go. Probably it's too much in the tank. That would have saved us a bit of time. Alpha P6 is where we started. There we go. Nice racing, beam me up, Scotty. If you invoice, tried to catch him, man. You did a good job there holding me and Jake off and being consistent.
Well done, JK, Gizmo and Stahu. Well done, lads. Podium, nice. Mr. Harbour, Ian, very well done. Chris, mate, I thought you were going to catch me there at the end, dude. Nice race, lads. Cheers for joining.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah, it was good fun. Thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a good race while it lasted. Sorry for being a bit of a mobile chicane on the hill.
Is Harbour in the chat? Because I want to apologize for my spin right in front of him. That was a bit silly.
I don't think he is, no.
Watch
That race was like 15 seconds all of a sudden after the pit stops.
Oh, yeah, I was proper, what's it called? Austin powered myself, pretty much. So I had to do 3-pointer.
Unlucky.
Yeah, Harbour is in a different class, unfortunately.
I've raced the last 12 minutes without rear wing.
How did you manage to survive that?
Goddamn, crazy. But, yeah.
Yeah, that second stint from you guys at the top 3, that was insane.
Fun.
That was some tough racing, that, but it was good fun. I don't know how I managed to win, to be honest. It's ridiculous.
You finally found a nemesis net, a Gizmo.
Oh, what? JK, were you fuel saving on the second stint? Because you went to the pits quite early on the first one.
No, just on the last lap I had to fuel save. I had 3.3 litres at the end there.
Yeah, I thought you'd have to put it for the second time if you didn't fuel save, because you put it like a lap or two earlier than
see what happened. Hopefully,
at least according to my calculations.
It wasn't awful.
But I guess the
oh wow,
formation
loads of views. 27 million viewers.
Yeah,
where have you all come
I
from?
might have lost this race on fuel because I did.
Well, Barry's saying hello in chat as well. Oh, Mr. Speckard did.
I had like 9 euros
Mr.
left
Big
at
balls
the end,
needed for
and
this. Yeah, I didn't quite have the balls big enough. I was okay. Not done a lot of practice. Struggled on the straights. I was too high a downforce.
So at least
to load it a little bit, but I was too high a downforce, so
it was a good race anyway.
I was a sitting duck on the straight, and without the draft of somebody, I was struggling basically.
It was saying 0 seconds. It turned out to be 5. I thought it was 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was 10. That's why I'm so surprised. I thought I'd lost. Sure.
Close, man. Thanks again for joining, lads. Really enjoyed that.
Do we have any rules on like overtaking when on the race start? Because like Gizmo overtook me into that corner. I was before the
we don't have any rules per se.
Let's
It's
do the
kind
old
of
chase
like
cam.
on the green light go, because we can't really police start finish line without a lot of admin work after the race. So it's just AMS2 rules. As soon as the light's green, good to go. I actually made a position myself before that last turn as well.
Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, I mean, it was either take a position or lose 2, I think, at that point. But it's kind of just green light go basically.
That's fine.
I should probably add that to the info channel, shouldn't I?
GG everyone, I gotta go. Thanks for the nice race.
Thanks for joining, mate. See you next time.
Yeah, I was not.
See you. Peace. Cheers, mate. Nice one.
Thank you.
That's me up ahead.
Don't forget NASCAR next week.
Harbour behind me. Great.
That can't be easy, man. I think he's only not won one race this entire championship, so keeping him behind is not easy. There was a point when I was battling with Tech. Sorry, Grumpy. Yeah, there was a point where I was battling with Tech, and we were kind of reeling you in, Ian. And it was giving me some high hopes, but you were absolutely rapid today. Well done.
Well, thanks for hosting. It was great.
Okay, cheers to Nez for all the organising and all the rest of it. Good racing. Enjoyed it. Thanks, man.
Well, thank you for the behind the scenes stuff, mate. Cheers for your help, and thanks for joining.
Bye, Jim.
Check your DMs, Tinez, when you get a moment, mate, and I'll sort you out.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and Thomas, the entire first thing between Gizmo and Jack, I don't know, was a pretty good watch.
Yeah, they were fighting.
Gonna mute the old Discord voice so I'm not talking across them. Have a little review of what's going on. That's me ahead anyway. I'm riding with this chap who was upsetting me and Jake. And I don't mind the driver being quicker, but I don't like drivers who just do dive bombs and basically your choice is get out of their way or be hit. And that's not how you do an overtake. It shouldn't be a case of the driver ahead just has to move out of your way to avoid being hit. Now he's very good on brakes by the look of things. Let's see, I think it's this lap that he does descend towards the end of the mountain. At the moment I've not been pushing too hard, just been following Jake, following Beam Me Up Scotty, just taking it easy. It's the early stages of an hour-long race, so there's no need to work it too hard at this stage. At this point, Beam Me Up Scotty and Jake are going too wide, so I'm just, I was just taking it easy really, just allowing them to do what they're doing. Again, we're 2.5, 3 minutes into a race, you see. Look at that send. I literally... Look, do you see that? Do you see that? He just does it from so far back. Look how far back he is. This is how far back he is. Okay, we're a kink ahead. I'm having to go careful because the guys are kind of 2-ish wide ahead of me, look. They have been too wide, so I've had to back off a little bit. So I broke early. And just an absolute 100% send. See, he's already committed there. He's 100% committed. I'm turning in, he's not got any overlap, and that's how he makes the corner. Because he just used me to stop the car. That ain't fair racing. That ain't fair racing. And my choice is, I got no choice there. I have to back out. Can we get the controls on this? Can we get the inputs? No, we can't. Can't see what I'm doing with the pedals. Look, that's it. Just completely sends it. So yeah, I wasn't very happy about that. Let's see what he does then to Jake, because to me that wasn't a fair overtake. You can't just use another car to bounce off them. If you've got to hit me to make the corner, then you sent it too hard. He's also got very low depth wing. And again, hits him, takes Jake out, just takes the corner, carries on, man. So let's have a little, I'm going to send him a little email, because so far not very good driving, in my view. Let's see if we can find out what his Discord is. Not an email, rather. I meant a Discord. Let's find out what Discord is. Alex Zafira. Let's see. We can find where he's signed up. Alex Zafira. He is a donator to JustRace. Not that that should make any difference whether he donates or not. We've written that little quick email. Let's keep watching. So that was me. See, I could have, you know, if I drove like he did, me there on the outside, I could have just sent it. Said, no, I'm not backing off. But no, I yielded. Let's keep going. Yeah, Jake's Jake's got the downforce. Let's watch Jake's re-overtake. He's on my tail. I don't get the best of exits. Now look, man, he just drives past me, man. I've got no hope here. Oh, I mean, and don't forget, I'm in a draft. Not a great one. Jake was closer, but I had a bit of draft off Mr. Zephyris, and Jake just goes, "See you later." So yeah, good job, Jake. Need to work on my setup a bit more. Let's keep going then. Oh, he does a good job there. Okay, credit where it's due there. Credit where it's due. Let's wind that back. Jake has him. Jake does him on the brakes. He doesn't turn in. He leaves space. Yeah, credit where it's due, man. He's aware there. So he does have track awareness, and that's good to see. Oh yeah, that's where I lost it a little bit. I outbraked myself because I just missed. So here we go. I just got a little wiggle on, just gave me a little wiggle there, and I thought, oh, I don't want to rear end them, and just bailed across the grass instead. But that cost me position a little bit there. That was my own mistake, obviously. Zip, zip, zip. He's very quick at certain parts of the circuit and not very quick at other parts. But yeah, we'll see. But we got two lunge overtakes. There you go. We'll see. I mean, he made that work. It was less of a lunge than me, but. And he is going to hold the corner, so I think that's racing contact there, I've got to say. But it's a bit of a send though, isn't it? It's a bit of a send. Remember, we're 9 minutes in to an hour-long race. Jake's kind of turning in for the corner. He hasn't got the overlap as he turns in. He's just sent it. You know, in order for Jake to claim the line that he was going to claim, you know, he can't. So it's still not great. It's a send. He does manage to hold it on brakes, but I don't like it anyway. Look, he's quite far back. He's clearly very quick at that part of the circuit. So, but I do think that's a fair overtake. So again, credit where it's due. That was fair. Just, I mean, to me, that's a kind of it's a last lap, last ditch attempt at the end of the race overtake. 10 minutes into a race, it's a bit aggressive. Because, as I say, you got to remember the driver ahead hasn't got the visibility that the driver putting the lunge on has got. The driver behind, he knows, I'm putting a lunge, I am committed, I am going for that corner. The driver ahead, if he turns in at his normal point, there's no overlap when he starts to turn in, all of a sudden has to deal with, I'm committed to a corner and the car stuck its nose up my inside. And that's why it's a bit of a pants overtake in my view, because the driver ahead, overall, the speed of the corner will be the same. You know, Jake would have got a better exit, as if Alex Zafiris got the better approach, but, you know, had to send it into the corner, so he's not going to get the good exit. So both drivers are the same through the speed, but the guy behind's putting a full send on. The guy ahead basically has to suddenly realise, Christ, there's a car next to me. If I turn in, I'm likely to be spun out and avoid the contact. And I think that's a bit. It's a crap way of driving. Let's wind that back again. And I don't think it's completely a wrong overtake. But what I'm going to try and do is get a camera angle where we can see what the overlap is as Jake turns into the corner. Because I bet you it's 0. So Jake's turning in with a, you know, pretty much committed to his line. Here's the send. He is already 100 decided he's sending it. Is Alex now? There's no way he's doing anything other than sending it. There's Jake turning in. I bet you there's no overlap. Let's have a look. Ooh, maybe. Where's Jake turning in? Where does he start turning? He does hold his line though, does Alex. But to me, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a meanie. I feel like that's a last-ditched attempt overtake on a last lap kind of thing. It's aggressive, and it requires a huge amount of awareness from the driver ahead that all of a sudden there's a driver behind. Anyway, let's keep going for some speed. So far only two. Oh, he balls is up there by the look of things. Out brakes himself. Yeah, massively out brakes himself. Let's see, does he just wall ride it? No, he doesn't. He does lift off. Don't think I catch him, so stick with Alex. When I was near him, he did also seem to wall ride. Well, I wouldn't quite say wall ride, but he hit a lot of walls. He wasn't clean. Especially when he's coming down the mountain, it felt like maybe he was using a fair bit of wall to carry speed. Zip time. Am I on his tail at this stage? No, I'm not on his tail. No, he is. Got a good gap over me. Oh, he's got back up to Jake. Jake caught some traffic, I think, maybe. Oh no, Jake's battling. That's beam me up, Scotty. Okay, so let's see how Jake does this overtake. Okay, let's see. Does Jake just do a massive lunge? It looks like he's got a good run as Jake, look. he's on the outside, just beaming up Scotty, just kind of go, no, he just pulls him behind. So Jake keeps it clean. He definitely had good straight line speed, did Jake. Gets a bit of traffic there, but he deals with it nice and cleanly. He does an okay job there. He deals with it cleanly. The car's gone off a bit. He does a good job. Well done. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on Alex because only those two incidents, and the other overtake on Jake. Yeah, it was a lunge, but he was going to be able to hold the corner. It just, as I say, it puts all the responsibility on the driver ahead to suddenly go, oh Christ, there's a car there. I better not turn in, or I better adjust my line mid-corner because somebody sent it on me. He's got a huge amount of straight line speed, as Alex. Like Jake, both got low downforce setups. I'll wait for his pit stop, because that's where, after the pit stop, afterwards that's where me and Alex come into contact and he spins out, and I think he DNFs not long after that, so it'll be interesting to see. But hopefully I haven't done anything too wrong. I don't think so. He went very deep, he went very wide, I held a tight line, I believe he had space, and I believe he turned across my nose, that's what he did. And I wasn't going to lift, because, you know, I have every right to be there, and I felt, and I'd witnessed him lunge on Jake, and I'd felt that he'd lunged on me, and used my car to get an overtake done. And as he hadn't waited to give the place back, I didn't feel like, you know, as in he caused the contact, I felt at the time. He caused his own spin. He'd been driving very aggressively already, and so I'm not going to wait. Oh, he makes a mistake there. He makes his own mistake there. What happens there? What happened there? Something weird. Got a kick on exit maybe. Oh, that's where he pits early. And he has a full pit stop, so I think he had a lighter fuel load as well, which might have helped his braking. Let's see, because we come out fairly close together with me. So I think he's still ahead of me at the moment. Is that me? Where am I? Oh, I'm miles past him according to that. How can I be so far past him? Oh, it's after the pit stops are played out, of course. So let's stick with me. Of course, let's stick with me. Play the pit stops. Alex does. I think I pit a couple laps after him. Yeah, pit stops are playing out now. Hopefully Jim Bob didn't do a baddie. We'll see. Otherwise, apologies will be made. So that's what we do. There's me. My tyres are cold. Remember, he's warmed his tyres up. So he's going to close that gap. Oh, is that where Jake makes a mistake? Yeah. So oh no, it's not Jake. What happens there? Oh, that's where Scotty makes a mistake. Scotty comes out on cold tyres as well. So I'm lifting. I'm taking it easy because I mustn't go wide because he's still there. And here, I concede the corner. I don't push it any further. It's not worth it. Not worth it. He's made a mistake. I've closed the gap. I think I'm quicker overall. And Alex is on top of me at this stage. And Jake's there as well. I expect the lunge at that final corner that leads down the mountain, so I 100% take that line. So if he wants to take that line, he's going to have to take me out in the process. But he's got the straight line speed, so he just does me easily. But he makes a mistake on this next lap, I believe. We'll stick with it from Jake's point of view because he's right in the middle of it as we come through. I'm having a cheeky look. I'm trying to distract him. I'm in his draft. Look, I'm going to have a cheeky look here. Oh yeah, we do have contact here. Yeah, I mean, do we make contact? Oh, I mean, we're in the braking zone there. Let's see. Oh, he started this move already. I mean, he literally pulls in front of me. I have to brake to avoid him. I felt like I had to brake to avoid him. Look, there's the gap. So, there's the gap. I've got overlap. I brake now. Look, there's me backing off, because if I didn't, we'd have hit. So I wasn't very happy about that. I felt that was a bit crap. And again, he's done another send. Look, he can't hold his tight line. That's not fair. That's a full send. You are reliant. He was reliant on Scotty backing right off because he can't hold his tight line. If he wants to go on the apex, you got to hold the tight line. You can't just put a send in, outbrake somebody, and expect that they basically have to, you know, it's a full send. There's the apex. There's the apex. He should be going around here, around that tight apex. Look, so he's got to adjust his line because he hasn't held his line, and he's got to lift and he's got to back off. It's a full send. That's not fair. That's not fair. You are 100% reliant. Now, if Scotty had just held a car's distance off the apex and they'd been hitting each other, and it would have been completely Alex's fault. You can't just do a send, require the other driver to back out of the corner so that you can make it. That's not how you do overtakes, in my view. Anyway, we'll keep this slowish because I think it's this next corner. Look, he outbrakes himself. He outbrakes himself here. I can see already that he's outbraked himself, so I think I'm just going to take the tight line. He's going to have to wall ride to make that corner. Oh, he doesn't have to wall ride. Oh, so he's turned himself across me. I mean, he's got the space. He's turned himself across me there, I think. He knows he's ballsed up. So if you want to come in tight where I am, he knows he's balled up. He's coming to claim the apex, look. He's coming to claim the apex. He's the one changing line. What am I meant to do? He was trying to come and claim the apex. What was I meant to do? You can see he's gone deep. He's messed up. So he's got to now, in my view, he's got to stay out on the right. He's messed up. Look, he's out here. Now, he's messed up. Okay, now he's trying to recover. And so he tries to block. Look at him. Look how he cuts back. Look how he cuts back. What am I meant to do? I can't be much tighter. He's got a car and a half of track to play with. If you cut back like that, you're going to cause a collision. If he'd have probably held the corner, because if he'd have just driven straight up there, if he just held his line there, he'd have had the apex. I wouldn't have had much overlap, and I've had to have conceded the corner. But instead, because he was so intent on blocking me, I've got no choice but to, you know, I've just got no choice. What can I do? I'm there. And this driver is not a driver who has been considerate, who hasn't done full sends. He has sent it on me, sent it on Jake, and sent it on Beam Me Up Scotty. And now, after ballsing it up into a corner of his own volition, not a massive mistake, but enough of a mistake, after making that mistake, he now wants me to lift so that he can just claim the apex. Well, I didn't. I know I can hold my tight line. I know he's got 3 cars width there, 3 cars width, 2.5 car width. Still, I'm still on my tight line. Look, I'm not changing my trajectory. I've held my tight line. Look at that gap between me and the wall. Look at the gap between me and the wall. I'm still on the brakes. I'm still on the brakes. I'm off the brakes. I'm holding that line. I'm holding that line. He comes into me. And if he'd have just driven the wider line, we wouldn't have hit, and he'd have probably held it the whole way. But he was intent on coming across me to block it. That's what it feels like to me. Should we go inside and see if we can see the steering inputs? I don't know whether it saves them accurately or not. See if he tightens it up. We'll see. We'll try and see. So there we go. He's going in a straight line. Look, he's got a lot of lock on, but the car's not turning. He doesn't deliberately maybe move back across, but it is what it is. Maybe the back kicks out on him, or maybe the steering inputs aren't right. Let's have another wee look. And we get, how do you get the other cam? Is it control and something? I can't remember. Isn't there another cam you can do? I don't know. That's a reasonable camera angle. Let's watch it in slow-mo from there. He's gone wide. I've got the tight line. I hold my tight line. He's got ample track to use. I don't know what I'm meant to do. He's missed the apex. By coming back to the apex, and you've got to expect a car there. He's missed the apex. He's got a lot of lock on, and then it suddenly bites, I think. But his line, see the gap between me and the wall. You see here where it starts. If you just look at the gap between me and the wall, my gap stays the same. His gap he's shrinking that gap, which is where I am. See, that gap's getting smaller and smaller because he's shrinking that gap. And so, in my view, it's a tough call. I feel like it's a racing incident. Stroke, he turned himself across my nose. Anyway, we'll end the stream there. Maybe we'll go and have a look at Mr. Tenez's stream, 37 minutes, and see if he can light us on that. Cheers for watching, guys. Probably ruined my safety rating and did all of that, but it is what it is. Good night, good night. And watch the Tenez stream, baby. 37 minutes.